Hi everyone, I just wanted to pop on and have a quick chat to you about two things. I have been getting lots and lots of questions on two subjects, so I thought I'd pop on and quickly address both subjects. So the first subject is, lots of people are confused about the time of the morning sleep. So we know that the time a child goes to sleep in the morning affects the time they wake up the next day. We don't know exactly why, but we do know it happens. For example, now when I say child, I'm talking about a child of 10 months and older. So a child of 10 months and older, let's choose an age. Let's choose 11 months. So the time an 11-month-old baby goes to sleep for their first morning sleep comes off the nighttime sleep. So you can be putting an 11-month-old to bed at 7 o'clock at night and they wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and everything's great. And this happens for a long time. And then when I say a long time, I mean a long time on the routine, meaning an 11-month-old might be on a routine for about 12 weeks before they need a little change. So when I say a long time, I mean about 12 weeks. So for about 12 weeks, your 11-month-old has been happy going to bed at, say, 10:30 and waking up a couple of hours later, let's say maybe 10:30, 11:30, 12 o'clock, and then maybe having a little nap in the afternoon. Now, they then go to bed at 7 o'clock at night and wake at 7 in the morning. But suddenly, your 11-month-old is waking every morning at 6 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. Or they might even be waking at 5:30 instead of 7 o'clock. This is a sign that the morning sleep needs shifting. So all the sleep your 11-month-old is getting before, let's say, 10:50 a.m. is coming off their next night's sleep. So if they go to bed at 10:30 instead of 10:50, instead of waking at 7, they're going to wake at maybe 6. That extra 20 minutes before when they need to go to bed takes an hour off their night's sleep. Let's say a 12-month-old, for example. You have a 12-month-old and they need to be going to sleep at 12 o'clock, but you don't realise this. And you're putting your 12-month-old to bed at 11:20. So your 12-month-old is going to bed for their day sleep at 11:20. They go to bed at 7 o'clock at night, and the next morning, instead of waking at 7 o'clock, they start waking at 6 or 6:20. And you can't work out why, and you rule out coldness. We always look at coldness first. We always look at your bedding. We always make sure that you're using Save Our Sleep bedding. Our bedding is all TOG tested after it's washed, not before it's washed, which means it's very different to all other bedding available in Australia. So the first thing you would look at is bedding. Often, all you have to do is change your child's bedding and they start sleeping all night till 7 o'clock in the morning. If you have a child who sleeps till 7 o'clock in the morning, then you know bedding isn't the problem. So you've got a child who sleeps till 7 o'clock in the morning and suddenly they're waking at 6:20 or 6 o'clock. With that child, we would look at the time of their daytime sleep. And if their daytime sleep is 11:20, we might move it to 11:40 for 5 days. This might move the 6 o'clock wake to 6:40. If you move that then to 12 o'clock, it might move the 6 o'clock wake to 7 o'clock. So the time of the morning sleep affects the time. It's like the morning sleep is stealing sleep from their full nighttime sleep. Think of it that way. Any sleep your child is getting before their perfect sleep time in the morning is stealing minutes off their 12 hours at night. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk to you about. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about was, we have lots of parents contacting us at the moment. I think coronavirus has caused new babies. I think coronavirus has caused lots and lots of people to have babies. And suddenly we're letting lots of people are contacting us wanting to know about moving their now baby into a bed because a new baby's coming. Now, most of you who read my stuff will know it's a big no-no. You don't move your current baby out of their cot because a new baby's coming. If you do that, the chances are you're going to have an unsettled baby or toddler. So what we suggest you do is wait till a girl is 2.5 and a boy is 3. That's in my toddler book, and you can also find out about it in my support group and chat to your friends who've read my work and they'll explain that to you. But what I wanted to say was, the question we are getting is from all of these parents who are panic buying beds I know that sounds ridiculous, but they're panic buying beds because we make the most beautiful mattresses in Australia in cigarette smoke-free factories. So if you picture a baby sleeping bag, if you buy it from anyone and the factory workers smoke, it's fine because it's not perfect, but it's okay. Because if the factory worker is smoking with these fingers, like this, and then they're using these same fingers to rub along the sleeping bag and stitch, they don't hand stitch, they rub along and they put it through a machine, but it is not going to be that big an issue because you can wash the sleeping bag. But when they are making a mattress and they're hand stitching it and they're rubbing those fingers along the mattress, they're going to leave nicotine. So lots of people purchase mattresses from us because they are made in Geelong, which is where Save Our Sleep is, and they are made in a cigarette-free factory. And then, of course, they're running out the door because of coronavirus and people having extra babies. Seriously, I do think there's a connection. It's like people thought, well, we're going to be working from home. It's a good time to have another baby. Maybe they thought if we're going to be home for a year, we'll be able to stay home with the baby and not have to leave the baby and go to work. Maybe that's it. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe someone else can tell me why so many babies are being born at the moment. But new babies mean panic buying of single bed mattresses. Now, people say to me, cot mattresses are different. Our cot mattresses, the organic cot mattress has a wool underlayer. Our single bed mattresses are the exact same. Our organic single bed mattress and our Mocha single bed mattress are pretty much the same except for the organic fabric. And lots of people aren't sure which to buy. So let me give you a tip from a mum to a mum. I would buy the Mocha. So if you're buying for your toddler and you might have another child in the future or you have got another baby, I would buy the Mocha. If you're only going to be a one-child family, I would buy the organic. But if you have a toddler and a new baby, or you're hoping to have a new baby, or you have a new baby, you're expecting a new baby, I would get the Mocha because we always suggest firm for a toddler moving into a big bed, and firm Mocha is good because you will have nighttime nappy leaks on it, you might have nighttime potty training accidents on it, and you might, when they start school, have gastro on it. The Mocha is easier to clean. Can people please put their thumbs up if they agree with me that this is a good tip? So Mocha fabric, so Mocha is just a plain cotton fabric. It's going to be easier to clean and show less stains than the organic, which is a cream organic fabric. So I would buy the firm Mocha for your toddler now. Then when that toddler is bigger, move that toddler onto a organic medium. So when that toddler is about 5 and you're moving your now baby, move your now baby to the Mocha that you bought and buy a medium, either Mocha or a medium organic for your now 5 or 6-year-old. That's my tip for today. Now I better go and get my kids off the school bus, but lots of people asking about mattresses, and I will try and come on again soon. Hopefully you, if you have a early riser and you're moving sort of towards 1 day sleep, you will take my tips on making the sleep later to see if it helps the early rising. But always, 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 before you do any of that, make sure your bedding is correct. Lots of people in the support group are using non-Save Our Sleep bedding, and then they change to the Save Our Sleep bedding and bingo, their baby sleeps. Oh, a couple of other things. Luxury blankets. We've got hardly any left. They're absolutely beautiful. We're trying really hard to make more, and we're hoping to make one in white. But luxury blankets, remember, a lot of people don't realise this. If you buy 2, if you use the drop-down menu, you get a discount on 2. It's $50 off 2. Normal heirloom blankets, you get, I think, $10 off 2. And remember with our comforters, if you use the drop-down box or you click through to the next page, if you buy 2, 3s or 4s in the comforters, again, you get discounts. So remember to click through to the product pages and look for your discounts. And if you don't need a single bed mattress, don't buy one now because we have hardly any because, as I said, they're running out the door. So if you can hold off, hold off. But if you think you're going to need one in the next 6 months, get in as soon as you can. Okay, thanks. Bye.